Good day. Welcome to your daily dose of tea and tarot. Let's see what the cards have to say for us today. We have death. Death is actually life. Death is a part of life. Death is a renewal. It's moving on to a different plane. It's ending things that are meant to be done with. So we're done with some things today. It's a great start. Why not? You're probably over it on some level. Pretty powerful when death comes through. But, out with the old and in with the new. All right, we have justice. So, this death cycle is centered in creating balance, bringing balance to the force. So, are you channeling your inner Jedi with knowledge of the dark side and making the decision to use the right side of the force? There's some awesome Star Wars analogy for you all. All right, my young Padawan. We have, a big old cup of endless love. My endless love. So, shout out to Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. Okay, we have the King of Wands. Wow. So, we have a huge cup of love overlooking the situation. You're feeling like you're channeling the spirit of love, and it is changing you. It is transforming you. You are leveling up from nurturing your fire to mastering your fire. You are running things on a creative level. You are running your project. You are actualizing your goals. And it is the goals of, it's like a collective goal. You are responsible for or leading the way to help others transform as well. You make it happen. Like you It's like running an organization. You're like the executive director of transformation. You are Optimus Prime. All right. We have the moon. So the moon is basically doing away with the unknown in our past. We're gonna let go of whatever we know, whatever we don't know. It doesn't matter. It might matter on some level. I think what matters most is that we're letting it go. The idea that we don't know what we don't know, humility. The moon speaks to like darkness and hidden secrets as well. We're putting those behind us. Whether we are aware of them or not, they're no longer relevant. All right. So, there's somebody that's taking from you. You most likely don't know who it is. It doesn't matter because you're adjusting to the scenario. You're either removing yourself or you're letting go of the fact that it's probably just stuff. But someone might have stolen a great deal from you. And it's not just money or finances. It's like robbing you. You can be robbed of your mental well-being on account of like a narcissist messing with you. You can be robbed of dignity on account of that's more seven of swords, but it's just that sort of like that sort of planning that's going on. Like nobody wants to be around this individual, and this individual can't even handle what it is that they're taking from you. They don't even know what to do with it. It's like it's like stealing for the purpose of just trying to make some fast bucks as opposed to investing and turning into something bigger. So, yeah, it's petty. Moving on to greener pastures. That's a good attitude to have. And it's like the thing with this individual is that they probably think that they're hustling you. They think that they they think like look at their face. It's like hey hey. You know what I mean? They think that they have you fooled on some level. Meanwhile, like your back is turned to them and you're moving towards whoever else is you're moving towards someone who might be struggling that you can actually like assist on some level. You can't help this individual. They're all about it's like that's it's like a power dynamic. They know that you could probably that if they asked you for assistance, you would be there for them. But they would rather abuse whatever power they think that they have, this facade of power, and take without your consent. You're gonna like your people see that you have a system. You have a you have a routine that is quite functional on some level. Um, you have an understanding of the system. Also, too, this could be the way that others see you, that you have boss potential. You are bossing up. You're bossing up. The system that you are, that you have, that you run on, or that you've created. Like you could even be involved in politics, or you want to get more active in changing the way that systems are, the way that they operate. You want to see more accountability in your surroundings. People recognize that you are confident as well. Confident, and you may not realize this, but your ability to designate tasks or to sort of come up with a plan that has a role for everybody, you got it. You got that skill. So we got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, you sort of hope to remain, like to hope to keep learning. You want to grow. You might be afraid that you need too much direction on some level. You also might be afraid of getting caught up in gossip, just getting caught up with another individual that might not really, that might just try to make you a pawn because they think that that works for them. But this is also just being mentally supported by an individual, someone who's got you and who you can have like adult conversations with that are meaningful and that resonate with your worldview, right? The Knight of Swords is all about that life. So finding that type of person is not a bad not a bad spot to be in. We got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So putting your mind, you got your mind on your money and your money on your mind.